Welcome back. Infertility affects 1 in 3 couples. Some choose IVF, some choose surrogacy, which we've talked a lot about this month. Others choose adoption. That is the journey the Letz family chose, a journey that requires patience and open heart and mind and some really tough conversations.
How long are you going to wear that mask?
A unicorn, often a word to describe someone who is special. Zoe is just that, a little girl who made Todd and Patty Letz's dream come true. Patty and Todd got married in 2011, and just like many couples, talked about having a family.
It's hard because it's something you want, and it's something that for whatever reason it's not happening to us. And so then I think our thought was, why should we not have a family if we want one?
They looked at their options, and adoption was on their hearts.
My brother and sister, who are older, are both adopted. So I was kind of a surprise because my parents didn't think that they could have kids either.
So they started the paperwork.
It's definitely not a quick process.
And 2 years later, they got a call.
In her case, like we found out about her about 3 weeks before she was due.
Zoe's birth mom chose them, and they got to be right there in the hospital when she was born.
A lot of people, when they find out that we've adopted, they don't know what to say to us or the questions to ask. It's just surprising how little the topic is discussed. I think people think it's a hush-hush topic, but I also feel there's a lot of women out there who struggle with infertility. And since I can speak to the adoption aspect, I'm happy to do it.
Who's that?
Pluto.
Pluto? What about the other one there?
She's adopted, so she's a girl.
A unicorn that has opened their heart and mind to hopefully another child in the near future.
I want a sister.
She's very specific. She wants a sister. Patty and Todd have now been waiting for 2.5 years for another child. It's such a long process.
Yes.
Patty has created a wonderful blog about their journey in hopes of helping other families that might go down this road. You can find it on Facebook by searching Let's Talk, L-E-T-Z.
Always love when you do a lot of these stories because I think it always reminds people of how hard these processes can really be and what a lot of women are experiencing and going through. I know we were just talking earlier about one of my close friends who they went through that same process for adoption. They got the call hours before the child was born, had to get up, get on the road, and go to get the baby.
Yeah, that's what's so tough is you can wait years. You know, they waited 2 years for Zoe, now 2.5 years for another one, but they get calls all the time that potentially in the next day or week they could have another one added to their family.
And after that, it's always the fear and the worry of the biological parent saying, I actually want to keep my child.
Right.
And you just imagine what those on both sides of the party go through.
Right, because they get the child finally, they're so excited, but there is a wait period where the parents can change their minds. So really these families go through so much, and that's why Patty created this forum where she really walks people through the process. And so many people are afraid to talk about adoption, and they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And she wants people to ask questions.
I think that's the one thing we're continuously learning, especially after these last 2 years. We have to talk more. We have to be more open and more honest about what we're going through.
Right, because so many people travel down that road as well.
Yeah.
All right.